This is Dharma. She's a cattle dog corgi mix. She has 4 beautiful babies, and she took on a 5th. The little guy laying there in the back, he's a lot younger than these guys, well, about 2 weeks. And anyway, she's taking wonderful care of him. She kind of rotates him out with his feedings because his mommy had a huge litter and he's the runt, so he wasn't getting all the attention, and she only had 4. So this is Dharma. Dharma is believed to be about 2 years old. She's a wonderful mom. We don't know who the father of her 4 babies are, so we don't know what breed they are, and her breed is just a guess. And then the little black one laying in the back is probably a Vizsla hound mix, and we don't know who the father of that litter is either, which we'll get to her mom in a second. Here's some newbies. They just came to Dogs by Debin today. We have a little Chihuahua here in the front, a girl, and then the 2 in the back there, those are boys. Long-haired Chihuahua and a short-haired Chihuahua, male, and then this little cute girl. They're about 4 years old. The male Gizmo with the long hair is 4 years old. The female in the front here, she's about 6. And then Brody, the boy in the back with the short hair, he's about 8 years old. Those are all Chihuahuas, and they're available for adoption as well. Here's some little babies. Unfortunately, their mommy is in foster, which is good. She's got heartworms, and they're pretty advanced. So these little babies are without a mommy for now, but she's getting all better. They're about 5 weeks old, and they're believed to be Australian Shepherd cattle dog mixes, and this is a litter of 10. They'll be available for adoption in about 3 weeks. And then we've got good old Biz Marquis, I call him. This is Biz. Biz would do best in a home with no young children. He just likes to kind of be one-on-one and kind of calmer environment. And he's a wonderful boy. He's about 3 years old. We believe him to be like poodle lab mix, but that's just a guess. And this is Biz. Biz is dog friendly too. And here's Butch. Butch is also dog friendly. Butch is believed to be about 6 years old. He's obviously either a Siberian Husky purebred, or he might be mixed with a Malamute because he has a curly tail. But Butch is dog friendly. We do request that he goes into a home with older children because he does have some arthritis in his neck from being on a chain his entire life. So we don't want anybody hanging on him or getting themselves hurt because his neck hurts. Butch has beautiful eyes. Here's Babe. This is the mom of that little runt down on the end. Babe's very young. She's probably barely 3 years old, if that. And she's got 8 puppies in here. Her puppies will be available in probably about 3 to 4 weeks. And they're very happy little puppies, and Babe's a wonderful mom. She's very happy-go-lucky. And here's Thaddeus. Thaddeus is very dog friendly. He does kind of guard his food and toys though, so he would probably need to go into a home where he's fed separately. Thaddeus is believed to be 5 years old, and he was just treated for heartworms. He's all ready to go. He's heartworm free. We'll retest him again in about 5 months, and that's covered under his adoption fee. And then we've got good old Teddy. Teddy is a golden retriever lab mix, maybe some kind of Malamute or Husky. Teddy needs to go into a home with no young children. He does have a bite history, but I'll tell you what, this is a good dog for somebody that's got some really great dog handling skills and wants a companion in a calmer home with no little kids. And then these little guys are just kind of a free-for-all. We've got Shih Tzus and Toy Fox Terriers mixed in here. The Toy Fox Terriers are short hair. Unfortunately, they've been debarked. The person who surrendered them had done that. We did not do that, nor do we condone it. And they range from ages of about 6 months to, I think we've got about 8 or 9 years old in here with the Shih Tzus. Anyways, all very well behaved. As you can see, they've got a lot of space in here, and they choose to cuddle up there for their nighttime. Over here on this side, we've got Aurora. Aurora is about 7 years old. Aurora is dog friendly, and she's a very good girl. She's an American Bulldog. Hi, Aurora. Aurora probably is potty trained. She would need to be reintroduced to it though. She's been kind of in and out of fostering and homes. She's a really good dog though. She was transferred over from a local high intake shelter due to space. Then we've got Jillian. Jillian is a feral dog. She's never lived in a home. She's about 7 to 8 years old. She came in with a lot of puppies. We've already rehomed all them, and we're getting her ready for heartworm treatment. She's got pretty advanced heartworms, but she'll be okay. We've got her on some meds now, getting her strong and ready for her heartworm treatment, which will take place in about 30 days. Jillian would benefit greatly from foster care for a skilled handler that's used to feral dogs, and she is, as most ferals are, dog tolerant or dog friendly, and I would say that Jillian's probably dog tolerant due to her age. She demands a little respect, and she does need some help with socialization skills. And then we've got Baby Girl over here. Baby Girl was found in a railroad yard having her puppies in a garage. Unfortunately, we did not get all the puppies to survive their first few days, and we believe it's because she's so young. She's probably barely 8 to 9 months old, and she does have 3 surviving puppies, and they're doing amazing. And I think a litter of 3 is just what she probably needed. Baby Girl's believed to be a chow mix, but she's very petite, and her puppies, we don't know what they are. One is already spoken for, the one right there in the middle, but the one on the right and the one on the left are both available for adoption, as Baby Girl is as well. Right here we have someone that's new to our facility. This is Flipper. Flipper's a female Australian cattle dog mix. She's about 2 to 3 years old. She is a fence climbing fool, so we need somebody that doesn't have a chain link fence or plans to keep her on a leash. She's very, very athletic. We would think that if somebody was looking for an agility dog or a dock diving dog, we haven't really tested her with water, but she would do really amazing, especially with agility. She doesn't have a tail. We don't know how that happened. She was probably just born that way, but she is a healthy girl, and she's ready for adoption. Over here we've got 2 doggies that are both Shih Tzus. We've got Justin here in the front. He's about 8 years old. And then, to be honest with you, I don't know who that is. I get all the Shih Tzus confused. But all of our Shih Tzus are probably between about 5 and 9 years old. But they're both available for adoption, and they're both very good doggies. Then we've got Ollie over here. Ollie. Ollie's been here way too long. She's a really good dog. Ollie unfortunately has to go into a home, and I say unfortunately because that means she was a product of her past, into a home that is very quiet and very loving and understanding. She really doesn't have any behavioral issues, except she just does not like loud noises, even happy loud noises. So no kids in the home yelling, and a very quiet family. She would make a wonderful one-on-one dog for somebody, or maybe an older couple that has a very quiet household. Ollie is available for adoption. She's a American Bulldog, and she's about 3 to 4 years old. Here we have Marie. Marie is just a baby. She's a very young girl. She came in with 3 puppies that were 4 weeks old. We've adopted them out. She's been here for a little over a month. These 4 puppies right here are not even her puppies. Those are puppies whose mom unfortunately was killed by a car, and these 4 little puppies are available for adoption in probably about 4 weeks. We believe them to be border collie mixes. We don't know what they are though. They've got some spotting on their arms, but they are adorable, and Marie's doing a really good job. Marie, hi. Marie's a petite girl. She's available for adoption. All these dogs are actually available for adoption. We can place holds on them. You just have to come on in and let us know during our business hours, which are listed on our website at dogsbydebin.com. Marie's got a wonderful disposition, and that's exactly why we chose her to take on this task, and she was glad to do it. Over here we have Velma. Velma's another feral dog. She was trapped by animal control and brought to our care through the local high intake shelter because they did not have the time to spend with her to help her out. She needs a home that's very skilled with feral dogs. She seems to be dog tolerant. She's a little fearful with dogs that are overwhelming, but like most feral dogs, like I said before, are usually dog friendly or dog tolerant, so she'd be fine in a multiple dog household. We do actually encourage anybody thinking of fostering or adopting a feral dog that they have a very balanced dog to help show them the ropes and to be their gateway to learn how to trust humans. Velma is about 2 years old. She is heartworm positive, but she will be treated underneath our heartworm program, and she will be adopted out heartworm free or put into foster with a very skilled home. And then we've got Annabelle. Annabelle's another American Bulldog. We've got a lot of American Bulldogs. We think they're a beautiful breed, but they definitely need a strong handler that's used to American Bulldogs. She's probably just barely a year old. She's absolutely beautiful. She may be a mix. She's got a bob tail. Who knows why? Somebody decided to do it. If we had to guess what mix she was with, we would guess a boxer American Bulldog. Annabelle's available for adoption, and she's ready to go into her new home. Very active little girl. She can be dog friendly. She does need help with a little introduction because her play style is a little active. Over here we've got Rosie. Rosie is adorable. She's pretty much new to our program. Rosie came from another shelter because they've seen her exhibit some resource guarding with food. Here at Dogs by Debin, we've got a great setup to help dogs through that issue, which a lot of dogs have that. That means if I stuck my hand in her bowl, she might bite me. But here at our shelter, I'll try to show you here, those are food bowls. We are able to open them through the front, feed them, and then over time they establish that we're the ones feeding them, and it really becomes a non-issue. We do always encourage people that want to adopt a dog that maybe has a propensity for resource guarding, that they feed them either in their kennels, and they also are given explicit instructions, as we do all of our dogs, to feed them, give them 10 minutes to eat, and then take their food away so they don't get in the habit of guarding their food. Rosie is adorable, as you can see. She's just barely a year old. She's already spayed. She's petite. She's probably barely 30 pounds. She's a beagle mix, and she seems to be dog friendly. Just with the resource guarding food issue, we're going to work on that and get her better, or we can give you some instructions on how to help out with that in your home. This is Nero. Nero's only been in our program just less than 2 weeks. Nero's an Akita. He's absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. Nero just got neutered a couple days ago, so he's a little down in the dumps, but he's coming around. Nero's believed to be about 5 years old. He is also heartworm positive, and he will be treated through our heartworm treatment program. Heartworms are caused from mosquitoes. They're easily managed if you keep them on prevention, but unfortunately Nero's owners, I guess, didn't see the reason to do that, and now he's got heartworms, so he's going to need to undergo treatment. But we just got him neutered, so we're taking it one day at a time. He started a medication today that'll help prepare him for treatment, which will be in about 30 days. Nero, again, is an Akita, and he's 5 years old. Last but not least, we've got Boomer. Boomer's been in our program for a while. We have no idea why. He's an amazing dog. He's dog friendly. He has a very active play style. Sometimes he needs a little help with other dogs to show him the ropes and give him some, make sure that he gives them some respect. But he's been with us a while now, and as you can see, he's doing amazing. He goes to our offsite adoption events. He shows well. Everybody loves him. It's just one of those things, we don't know why he's still here. Boomer is believed to be a Shepherd Akita mix, but that's absolutely just a guess. He's about 55 pounds, and he's an absolute lover. He loves to lay in your lap. He's become a volunteer and staff favorite over time. And Boomer's believed to be about 2 to 3 years old. He came in as a stray. We actually did some research. We found out who his owner was, and his owner was kind of a jerk, to not soften the words, and didn't take him back. So unfortunately, all these dogs do have a sad story. We try to focus on the positive and move them forward into their new life, so their new adopter doesn't have to deal with all those repercussions of their past. So we'll just do a quick little survey. We've got Nero here. We've got Rosie, pretty girl. Annabelle, out like a light. It's been a great day here. It's Sunday, March 29th, 2015 at Dogs by Debin. Beautiful day outside. Marie and her 4 babies. Ollie, Justin, and one of our Shih Tzus. We've got Flipper, who clearly doesn't like the camera, which is actually pretty common, we find. We've got baby girl and her 3 little babies. Jillian. Aurora. Lots of fox terriers and Shih Tzus over here. They're absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for a small dog, we've got some wonderful ones. Buttercup right there in the middle. She's a wonderful girl, very social. As Missy on the right is just a baby, the little fox terrier. Teddy. We'd like to thank our people who are supporters, I should say, for our Kuranda beds. As you can see, they use them. Thaddeus is just choosing to lay on the floor right now. That's a dog that's in foster for the weekend. Sugar. Look at poor Babe. Oh my goodness. Babe and her 8 puppies. Her 9th one's down with another dog just so she could have a break. For good reason, as you could see. Poor girl. Oh my goodness. This is why you need to spay and neuter your pets, people. Unless you've got a beautiful purebred AKC double registered dog that's got no health issues, spay and neuter your pets. Hey Butch. Biz. Biz has a lot of interest, but I don't think people are really reading through his profile that he needs to go into a home with no young kids. They kind of fall for his looks. We've got all these little puppies up here, trying to all cuddle with each other. This is their second kennel, so what we do is we just take them from here and we move them over here because they are so young and they can't really go outside yet. We've got the 3 new Chihuahuas that just came in today. And then we've got Dharma and her 4 babies plus 1, which you can see is now nursing. All right, good night everybody from Dogs by Debin.